Congratulations, Gabe, on being the winner of BattleBeat. It's amazing that you managed to survive with all 40 of your health, truly a feat. And as you make your way down to this steel platform, you see this very large television screen before you. It's staticky, and you can barely make out a humanoid figure behind it. As you hear a slow clap, and it'll speak out to you. Well, congratulations, Gabe. Are you proud of what you've done?
A little bit.
Short and sweet as I expected. Then just for you, I'll make this quick. So, Gabe, out of everything in the world, what do you want to wish for?
I would like for California to be no more. I want it wiped off the face of the earth. No traces.
Okay. Not exactly what I expected from you, though I guess that is what is to be expected. If I may ask, why California?
No reason. Just 'cause.
Then just because we can get it done, it shall be done. And
Thank you.
we can move to a near distant future, one of Gabe's liking. Currently out on the banks of a beach next to a new ocean where a sign, a broken, battered sign of a welcome to California begins to float on down the sea. We see Gabe relaxing at what he has done.
Now this is what life's all about.
Sitting on his chair, you see your personal butler, a midget carrying cupcakes, run up to you and says, "More treats for you, sir."
Oh yes, please. I take one and eat it whole.
You eat it whole, and it is just as delicious as you expected. Though you didn't expect to get a personal midget butler after winning BattleBeat, it was a very nice little side reward. He stares out at the open ocean with you. Out of everything in the world, you wanted this. Interesting.
Yep. This is what I wanted. Nothing more. Nothing less.
Well then, I suppose I'm quite. I'm trying to. You're so dumb in this. It's like, how do you make a dumb conversation about California being blown up? But
You just do, man.
he just goes, "Well, I hope you enjoy this, and I suppose that is all for Gabe, as you are this season's big winner. Congratulations."
Woo! Thank you.
Well, that was so
Dude.
dumb.
I had to really keep the giggles under control when you made that midget butler show up. I was like, what is that?
I was scrolling through all the dumb. There's so many dumb pictures you can steal off of Roll20, and I'm like, okay, what else can I add to this besides floating California sign? And I saw this dude. And I'm like, this is what we need.
Gosh. That was good.
So, Zeos, after dealing the final blow to Periunt, you are presented with this flight of stairs that lead downwards onto this steel platform, with this glitched out TV in front of you. You see what seems to be a figure of a humanoid person approaching you, and he begins to clap, and says, "Well, Congratulations, Zeus, on being the winner of Battle Beat. Do you feel like you deserved this victory?
I think I do.
Well, that is just what I wanted to hear. So, with everything at your disposal, what would you like to wish for?
I never want to come back here again. I just want to go home.
Are you sure about that?
What, are you implying that there's more important things right now? I just want to go home.
If that is what you want your wish to be, then by all means, you can have whatever you want to wish for.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go home.
Okay. Then, and with the sound of a clap, you see a door begin to appear before you. As he says, well, the exit is right in front of you. We will miss you, Zeus.
I won't miss you.
And with that, we move to a very, very near future. Zeus, as you cross through the door, you appear back home, just as you have left it. And you even hear your mother from across the rooms as she says, hello? Who is it?
It's me, Mom. I'm back.
Oh, thank goodness. You came home a little late this time, Zeus. How was your day?
It's awful.
Aww.
It's the worst.
I hate to hear it. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right there. And with that, Zeus continues on with the rest of his day, talking about the awful things that have happened to him and his very impressive victory. As that concludes Zeus's story. Andy Toulon. First off, congratulations on winning. You find yourself moving down this flight of stairs after defeating all the foes before you. That leads down to this steel platform with this large, overwhelming TV in front of you with static imagery. You can begin moving down whenever you feel like. And whenever you approach said television, oh my goodness, something would happen.
Man, I didn't even really want to win this. It's all of Billy's idea, and I'm just sitting here, and so much is happening right now. And me, get faster, get going, legs. And with that, Andy touches the TV, or gets to it at least.
You get right up to it, and you see this image of a human on the other side of it, vaguely, as much as that you can tell that it is human, and you hear a distorted voice from the other side. Well, cannot say that you were the first choice of mine to make it through, though I'm glad you made it all the same. How do you feel after all of this, Andy and Billy?
Well, I mean, I feel wonderful. Everything that has happened is the best. This is the best outcome that could have happened for me.
You hear the man. You hear the man lightly laugh to himself. Well, isn't that all we wish to hear? As you know, for completing such a dangerous and thrilling task of making it through our dangerous game of Battle Beat, you earn yourself not just a reward, but a wish. So, what would you like to wish for?
And in this moment, Andy's a little caught off guard, because really he didn't know what this whole thing was about. He'd do anything for his brother, even if it makes him deeply upset at some level. His brother needs him. And with the ability to wish for something, anything potentially, maybe he won't need him. And in that moment, Andy looks to Billy, and Billy with his dumb little puppet eyes at him. Gingerly flails his little arms in the air. And Andy holds Billy up to the TV screen. And Billy just goes, I want a body! I want a human body! I need to be human again!
That is a very curious wish. Tell me, Billy, were you once human in the past, or were you always a hand puppet?
I was human! I was very human. I had legs, and I was older than this chump. And I could walk around and didn't even sound like this. I was fully human. And I got puppetized by this dumb epithet!
Well, that sure does make things a lot easier. And you hear him, almost a few buttons being pushed on the other side, and you hear, or more or less see, a light begin to, draw down upon you. And you see as you see as Billy begins to shift and form and turn into Billy the Destroyer!
And in that moment, Andy looks at his brother. A familiar person, you know. It's so good to have him back. And he just is so happy he's about to cry. This is it's been years since he's seen his brother like this. And in that moment, Billy looks at him and just goes, Andy! I'm human again! And he opens up his arms, almost like a hug. And it's been years since Andy could get another hug from his brother. And his brother never really even was the hugging type. And so he goes to him. And he goes to give his brother a hug. And as Andy reaches out with his arms outstretched, Billy also, arms outstretched, grabs him on the shoulders, turns around, and drops him over the edge of the cliff that they're on.
And Andy begins to fall off this stage, leaving Billy the Destroyer.
And as Billy the Destroyer turns and drops his brother off this cliff, he stands up as straight as he can, throws his arms and head to the air, and just goes, I'm still evil! Take that, you stupid nerd! As he runs a little bit, as he steps forward with just one leg, watching his brother fall, he realizes something. He's forgotten how to walk. And with that, he trips and falls right off the edge of the stage, and both Andy and Billy Toulon fall off the stage together. Brothers forever together.
And with such a fitting with such a fitting ending for these two awful brothers, I believe that comes to a close. Season 1, and the victor, in a way, Andy and Billy Toulon. So, Cyanide, after successfully winning the last fight, you appear on the stairwell, moving downwards to what you can see to be a very large staticky screen, as you can begin moving downwards to this large steel platform that oversees this whole area. As you make it down, you hear from this staticky television a manly voice, as you can kind of see the vague figure of a human somewhere in the middle of this speak out to you. Congratulations, Cyanide. That was a hard-earned victory. Do you feel like you deserved that win?
Probably not.
Exactly what I expected from you. Well, considering you made it this far, you do get a wish. What in the world could the person that could hack anything want?
Well, you see, I can't hack my way into being president.
Okay. You wish to be the president. Is that correct?
Yes.
Political takeovers is not anything out of our league. We'll be happy to make your wish come true. And with that, flash forward to a particular time and place. Particularly 1 month into your candidacy, your
Presidency?
Your presidency. We fast forward to 1 month in your presidency and your new presidential office. Currently, you have been able to pass many a bill, many a law, and practically get away with just about anything. Sitting before you now, one of your not so understanding members of the White House comes up to you. Good evening, President. We just got done with your latest ruling of replacing every single historical photo in the White House with USA memes. I hope you are happy with your decision.
This is one of the best decisions I've made so far in my presidency, I think.
I am glad to hear that, President. Is there anything else you wish for me to do before I return to defacing all historical photos in the White House?
If you find any, really funny historical photos that are just, already there, I need you to bring them to me.
We will keep an eye out for any humorous historical photos. I do believe we do have a guest, if you do not mind, and he very calmly walks over here to your side, resting next to you on your bona fide presidential gaming chair, and somebody else shows up. As walking in the presidential office in a fully clad suit and tie, still with the dog collar on, Buddy Dodger, hacked to life, approaches you. Hello, Cyanide. I just got done tearing up all of the ugly carpets and secretly hiding bones inside of everybody's briefcases. Is there anything else you wish me to do?
No, you have done so well.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take a rest. It's been a long day.
Have fun with that.
And he swiftly runs off and goes to sleep. And you are left to your own devices. Cyanide, practically ruler of all things that are, America. And you feel like a very new wave of order, and most importantly, chaos, is about to wash over this fine land, as you're free to do with as whatever you please. Congratulations on winning.
Thank you. I can't wait to just undo 50% of the laws that are already in place.